Oh, wait. Okay. Okay. Great. Here's. Welcome. Right, so mainly I'm just here to um somewhat just completing some loose ends. Like what here said that this place actually this quest actually links to later, so I'm just going to do that. Hopefully there's no dungeons involved, but I think that even with dungeons involved, it's not big of a deal. So let's do this. I haven't been this place for so long though. I completely forgot what is the deal with this place, but that's how long ago. Heavensworth was a really big expansion. Like, they added so many places. In other words, they scaled down a little bit somewhat. But I would rather they make quality content instead of just inflating the contents. Know what I'm saying? It's like, you can have a lot of pretty things to look at, but you also need to feel that thing, you know? Let's just complete this one, which I don't really remember. Wait, what is it? There we go. I think it's here. Application node. Combat simulation requires a knowledge of leading downstream data. The warning threat, Sephiroth defining the threat by extreme, assume responsible for the combat simulations. Thank you, necessarily. Postmortem will be improved survival rate of subsequent participants. The sacrifice is appreciated. I don't even remember what this is, but okay. Oh, it's to unlock something, I guess. That was a trial. That was a trial. Usually for this extreme thing, you do it for mounts and such. So I'll probably clear all of them later, but not now. But it's good to clear at least one quest out my quest journal because it was kind of full anyway. Okay, first of all, no matter it should be here and not community and disabilities have to slip by and notice when there are consequences. Except for when comparing the per barrel, we have most probably yet to find his price. Hey! Oh. They're still wearing the old costumes. Ahmed, thank you for answering my summons so swiftly. We'd be glad of the present should we meet with the agent, but all seems certain. And let's move advanced technology accordingly. Sort of denied. Okay, to the word of singular prudency. Singular enough. Seems they're surprised if they did not reach the core laboratories already. It's passing strange. I will the word in accordance with the most clear teaching of the archmages. Will never chance, not no talent. Oh, then history knowledge. See some complex kingdom management. Passing strange. There's a mystery about that day. Or else we must move to safeguard the knowledge. That the earth drops something but nothing. Judge Ponyo, can you this information from the enigmatic master perchance? Pretty sure that also yes. Do you not see? We have give the person to remove the head of an entire legion. I don't think you're quite so bloodthirsty. Slaying. Look at this. I am the other two need not to. I say you, Ranger. Ranger? Okay. Content to be led by being in this matter. Shall we? Oh, this is another dungeon? Matter of the barrier. Give such enchantment, in doing so mere bells when it comes up with akin to area able itself. Okay. Oh. Hit that board. Oh. Okay. It's a duty. Duty. Okay. Oh. Oh, they are level 70 abilities. Okay. Oh. Okay. Seems like the NPC is doing most of the work, actually. kind of strange that Davis just did most of the work, so it doesn't feel like I'm needed even. Okay. 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 I'm kind of guessing this is not balanced for Reaper. Like Reaper is way too powerful for this. Oh. Some beatable thingy. Okay. Did this then? Cuckoo! Even that's not danger, you seek the dark path. As you're slamming it down, but you find it. One madness afflicts you, but desire means to shackle the icons and the destructive appetites to rebel against your own salvation. It is not for men to possess power. The primal energies and power seeks to contain this kindling waiting for a spark. You're not the point, Raven. Like the assume to wield the power of luck and invite the calamity in doing so. This star's fate is too important to be decided by any one man. A warmongering savage leads a less feasible. Okay, boy, you speak of the Emperor. He's a boy? I didn't know that. In defense of his order, we acknowledge further its cause. Yeah, run away. Smoke bomb! Oh. I guess they would have a flashbang. Okay. They are more technologically advanced anyway. You're not to be dead. Kudu. I can read the notes here. I'll be fine. Honestly. Go in the quarter. Stand in this melody. So then the herds will be far west. I could do no less here at Mappy has at all. Secret are safe for the present, though it's doubtful that the return to rise the cabin lies in the grabs. Double effort to protect this place and replace additional seals to the tomb. Unakalhai? Unakolhai. It's a very hard name to pronounce, but you're staying by my side, thank you. Of course not. Please do a good deal more than that. Let me help you, and thanks you for saving your life because the major response is you're welcome. You're welcome. It couldn't be like here because it just feels like Reaper's way too powerful for the contents before this. More idea, please. Still the trap. We come to D in secret. No one that question me. I did myself was that you were invited in, which is a city. And the to the head of the warrior of light. So masterminding this day's event. That master, but the deed was done. Check that flat first. And you have proof of this? Which I respect that. Sometimes and got to questioned. Shared intention. Both struggle less risk life and more success. Dangerous secrets. Debate amongst your great essential reckless plan. None. Indeed. Okay. You rotten idler. Such similar times, but I just forgot who he is. Oh, really? Pray return to the rising stones? Okay, never mind. Have to return to that. It's not that far, actually. Oh, wait. It's not that far, so it's fine. Just reacting without consent and such repentance. Let me share something of myself with you. The gift of the echo, there is a nature different from yours. Use my gift on the same cell. Purpose, the salvation of the star. Nothing persecuted but the word and the proliferation of harnessing technology that only know too well. So the words and magic was devised. Which concerns the fate of another star entirely on this other world. Which is devised to allow the realm champion to use a stone called an aura site to contain the power of primals. So armed, the Slayer conquer gods of the gods. Leaves to the feather infection is propensity to bleed primal energies, either change transforming at last into the fiends of endless appetite, hunger for other. They ultimately went war over the stars ever dwindling life force. First the place with those rush to checked, at least the simplest of rationality. Can't deeply about the fate of the star. I am his servant, his instruments, and you to ensure the same tragedy doesn't consume another world. Okay. I will need. You know what? Let's see here. Unu Kalhai. Okay. Yeah, it's not really a great idea to read so much ahead, but I thought that reading at the beginning part is fine, but apparently not. There's so much spoiler in that. But okay. Which needs to show the current state of the warring tribes. We must need before the plan of the pillar must be toppled. In answer following our encounter with the Icon Sophia, who is goddess, just we can only mean one thing. She's close to awakening. Let's return to the port. That you guys again is terrible growing. Okay. The most annoying part about this is that you have to keep on teleporting like that. It's the same place too. Okay. Next here. Sure. Can check on that far from here. Oh. The first emerge. This mission thus tested using that have been lax in their recruitment. Oh, they're the warriors from the some perhaps you're really with a violate idol. Steal your tongues. We have stalled them long enough. And again, sure. With the spirit. Oh, God is spoken, said and birthed instrument of his own, don't do it. Okay. This is why you're here. I would like to know what Selen was saying and to their words, did you know? I do not. It's psychedelics, it is not PC, though Spoken in recent time as well as meaning for those lesser echo. In your elegance, your silence seems like a verse of prophecy. God is broken, is that right? Oh, cuckoo! Can hear it too. Okay. And Mike presume that this Andy of theirs is the very elf acorn we have come to trouble. Town, the village, and the entire seems like we're Marasidian thralls to the goddess Sophia and victims of the elegance intrusion. Well, as Agent Abala, and the containment, I have no choice but to accept word about beginning as true. And when you arouse them the friction of that true strength, pick up the powers, and will stand a chance. True was from directly the containment facilities, we do what we can to occupy the icon's walls. This seems like a main quest upon itself. This seems fairly important, which I haven't been doing. I'm saying this entirely. Containment Bay P1T6. Oh, okay, well. Let's do it, I guess. Now we need to wait. Usually this will wait we need to wait a little bit longer. But that's fine. Okay, while we are waiting, just going to look at something else. Huh? Oh, well, Chaplain. Spell. Nice. Oh no. Done it. Nice. It's too bad. Okay. Okay, let me mute it a little bit. Well, I just browse some random things. Yeah, it's not cool because you know. Hold on. Just we just need to wait. It's not in the instantaneous queue, so Okay, finally. Let's go. Oh. She looks very Shiva-like. Oh, okay. That was unexpected. But it's... yeah, so... it doesn't matter about it. The positioning doesn't matter right now. Oops. I assumed that I would be dead normally when that happened. Oh. Oh, okay. How do you tell? can move on a little bit of the story. One thing that puzzles me, however, how did you come again for that number? The answer to that. Means that adjacent sector too close to Serbia during the previous incursion to control all his troubles. Really needed. Shred his beings, we're not conscious when he claimed the will. Mistake, granted the means of his servants, resulted in their own revision having not intervened. The two components keep up so effectively. How could he by said? It explained. So the flaw, well, that playboy added intentionally. Get the story. Towards the end of the third astral era, where the people of West India faced extinction at the hand. Sophia Abia was said to communicate certain plans to serve a true medium of a trusted protocols. Within chance to capture the suspect has been always been that plan. But then had to wait for the rebels to exploit the weakness in their confines. But they couldn't enact that plan, summarily executed. And it remains so 2 days to the action of average up and subsequent gallons. Complete pass to see the favors and as the prophecy. Okay. Complete interpolation bond. Set right skill justice. Contribution to them will surely raise the realm. Now will be spread devastation. The next homeland included. Of the event, maybe I think wish for not else but the purge of poison of love with primal fire. I got treasury, large advantage, related novel. I'll save that so destruction shall set free as what that matters. Now to rising stone, consider current steps of most new task. Okay. Threat posed by these facilities are not to adventure. Reserve must be put down. Okay. Warning. Deactivating stasis where and subject termination. He has the identification code. Well, okay, alright. I still have no idea who this guy is, but let's just see what happens. discussed. If it's incurred by a settled account of a young friend, she discovered everything. Is it? Parish in this case is shakers. This was your doing. Found the knowledge revealed the purpose of the prison far more horrifying than I first assumed. Simply observing the icons sibling their energies, they were conducting experiment in prepare far more ambitious project. Fleeing the prison without the massive spherical structures. Doing successful construction of artificial celestial body. Speak of that a lot. Okay. See to prequel of these make visible be visited potential target. Then it seems necessary destruction. Set yourself from the demon itself. Case is very enough professor of facts nonetheless. Perspective is presumptuous in the extreme. Ishitala is mad. District not primals, but they are back servants. These fifth task essential calling a burden which have sworn to shoulder. She's really mad. See, so much chance of death for the result. But I assume I made myself should speak like it. That's how I want the subject makes a difference. Discussion. No, if that's the case, you have doubtful the interloper wandering to such a dangerous part by chance. Claim that his rival agents, the individual, by reasons, sir. But they call it charitable, receive top on merits in them. Contrast works to favor of the established order. Do anything to see it fail. Will be so reckless, you truly believe that actually the agent contributed to the crisis? Complete agreement. More of that, huh? I assume that's the extreme thing. Last pill at the fall. Okay. It remains so far, the economy is the demon. History had uncovered this monstrous being was worshipped by the race of Mercendian Eastman. Obtained Doberman's reputation. Some in the research facilities. Such the head of Soviet servants. No, again. Maybe you, when you had to go to this place so much, you should be in the area around here. I mean, that's a safe zone here anyway. It's quite annoying to fly to this place too. The Sophia's design is kind of like Shiva in Final Fantasy 13, I think. It's very similar. Oh, the same spot, I guess. Oh, wait. Hmm? Oh. Captured, the city swarmed by Imperials. Oh, the standards, they were judged and soldiered. Again. Food, not sure that is silence of collapse. Destroyed from within by the pulsating energies of an aircon. Another coincidence, all of us are once working the boy to rush their masters. Contemplate trial of most random dot. Common enemies, these entities seek to free others that can has been imprisoned. Keep your eye open while you stand here, probably will pick the locks. My soldier and start risking their life and their sanity. Volunteer to face death to prevent from making him the rulers of this power. At least in this gravity, each time that we rejoin them. I hope to succeed by enslave the mind of any who draws near. Those who seek out those with the power to resist its influence, aid us, and may not perish in vain. We propose an alliance. Oh. Happen this way, balancing engine wanting those that fail to hold their prisoners, and such broken artifacts are unfit to bring before the Emperor. Do their best to be combat, where you're now leading them with their strengths and against our mutual foe. Posing your luck and scheme were lost to us. So we forget all has come before. I shouldn't use your bad judgment, but of course I'm dealing with savages. I mean, you are not offering any help at all. It's not an alliance or anything. You kind of just need my help because you can't do anything. So why are you speaking like that? It's beyond me. The Ice Maiden, the pursuit of ideas, the pursuit yours. It's result. Perhaps you may consider another point. The crashes we lose our comrades near to us, yet I choose to put aside past grievance to back your champion's aid. Appeal to your reason. Tremendous foundations. But the offers made to my likes, I would abide by my decision. Okay. We can apply alongside the Empire. Stopped. I shall fight at your side. As a president, we shall aid you where we can. Let's be on our way. Well, what he's saying, I guess it's kind of true though, because we did kill a lot of Imperials, which is his friends as well. So, pass through there, we must not lag behind. Oh. He's not. Maybe I need to view cutscenes first. Deep stairs. Suckling bait. Destroy these devices. is your soldiers. Even halfway corrupts and converts those who enter his aura. Pushing together and disable, but give them a chance to rally the bats. Oh, it starts immediately? Wait the minute, I'm not sure what the last one. Fish out lives too. The lives, already tend to fallen, yet thrive with their mind intact. Now I'm champion. Place uncertainty, boy. The battle place is no place for uncertainty, boy. Plus, do they need the occasion to use it? Do not waste such a gift. Restrike. Oh, it's just a cutscene? Alright. So guns. So ones. Oh. Roar! Oh. Oh, okay. Oh. ET got released. Uh-oh. Hopefully, if he got tempered, he will be kind of bad. Uh-oh. Crud. He's worse, I guess. He's the first once more. Save me. Why? Boy, here's a kid to pictures. Gift. May one day need a reward upon this untamable icons. He raised me from the ranks, stood against my detractors. Gladly give my life into service. Oh, he dead. Should this lay this leeches upon us, start kill them all. Killed Zohan. He's dead. Just like that. Damn it. That's kinda sad. I was starting to like this guy, but there with their own opportunities. Starting to like this guy and then he died. He dead. He's dead. Apparently been stronger. Progressively read the world so far. Back on the top bar for now, but with as if you have meaning. For using facilities, you may assume there's continued efforts to awaken the aircon. The standard concentrated endeavoring for the task. Secure the controls to shackles and limit the restoration of its might. Gentle force that seek to harm you. Similar precious task. Trusted companions, extinguish the fire of the demon himself. Sure, let's go. Another wait. Okay. What is going to be? should be a long wait also. So let me just, while we wait, we just pause a little bit, see how it goes. So long, Q. It's almost like it's almost like a queuing stream, but it's fine. Maybe I should go in as a healer or the tank. Maybe you'll be faster. Hmm. Can I even... What the... Okay. Seems like 30 minutes of nothing. Can I do something else in this period? I mean, if I go ahead and go somewhere else, would it be... Hey, we are just waiting for the dungeon. Usually, when you are queuing as a DPS, it would take a little bit longer. But uh, I'm just like just like watching other videos at the moment. But I'm AFK. I am here. It's just that I'm just doing something else at the moment because I have to wait anyway. So okay. Too many people trying to be DPS. Well, you just have to. Oh, okay. You just have to see that the total number of DPS compared to um compared to the number of tanks and healer. I think healer and DPS actually have more stress. I think because tanks, you just need to know what you're doing most of the time, especially in this kind of trials. It doesn't take much. So basically, the healer, you just have to adjust accordingly because you do have to do a lot of adjusting because sometimes DPS do fail. You have to take care of them as well. And sometimes if like DPS like me, I don't really know what to do. So sometimes in mechanism wise, I got killed a lot. Uh oh. That. But honestly speaking, though, I think uh most uh, did uh, I mess up? I might have messed that up. I didn't know that a thing was on me. But I think that the previous contents they are not balanced for Reaper. So Reaper deals like really high damage compared to the others. Oh, uh, I think I overshot that. It's fine though. Hmm? That looks cool and everything, but maybe that was like a DPS check back then in the harder mode. But usually there will be a harder mode. Why am I keep on losing HP? I did not fully understand what just happened. The cooldown kind of long. Uh oh. I think everyone's not doing so well. Maybe I'm sticking too close to the boss. Okay. For everything for healer. Does it really though? Because depends on. Oh, I didn't turn on the volume for the game. Damn it. It doesn't seems like it's very for the healer. It depends on what you play, right? Unless that you're trying to use all the emergency heals. There's a lot of global cooldown skills that you can use to heal up your party. Unless you're spamming the emergency heals, like the off cooldowns ones. Even not hard mode. Well, you just have to get used to it. You should by the end of it you will get used to it. It's you know. But I do have to say though, in later dungeons, it tends to have more mechanism to do. Like this is level 60s ones, so um, I rarely need to move. I just need to focus on my attacks, right? But yeah, on later ones, you just need to keep on moving. Let's let a tight window of attacking. There's a very tight window of just stay there and attacking, but it's fine though. You just learned because it's like it's a totally different thing. You're playing using a tank, healer, and DPS is like a totally new thing. But you just need to learn. Just run more dungeons and such. You will get used to it because um in fact, if you don't run enough dungeons, you just solo around the fields, right? You don't get the feeling of being a healer. So you just need to run more dungeons. That's how you learn. As a tank as well, as a tank or as a healer. Um, because those classes you have to run with others. You know, it's to be expected. I won't claim myself a good healer or a tank yet. Uh, Actually, I'm kind of bad at it, so I'm mainly focused on DPS. So I would just try all the DPS out. Perhaps I'll go for Reaper because Reaper seems like really broken right now. But yeah, but mainly I would just play Monk and Reaper, I guess. But I think Reaper is much more stronger. It's too bad though, because Reaper just overpowers. Should go for DPS at the start. It's fine though. It doesn't matter. Do know that DPS do need to queue a little bit longer. So Profit's lane. Turn over the rights complete. Possible feet have no plans with the cooperation. The effort and its meant without that of sacrifice. Just as a powerful portable energies. They recognize no god, yet you would honor the dead in their own fashion. The next fleeting were surely forgotten. It's an interesting exchange nonetheless. It's a man widely self-sufficient. Pressed by martial prowess, to gamble knowledge. It's therefore advocated by the Emperor himself. Politics was various curation though, but served by this direct guilty. That's not why you all leave today and realize that they're still surrounded by heroes. And my own action, but have like step warrior lights. And this is kind of true though. You won't actually will die because you just heal yourself. And when more options available to you later, you basically doesn't run out of MP either. So, yeah. You won't die easily. And after you got Chocobo, you can use Chocobo as your DPS or something. For solo, of course. But, in other raids, like, usually, until, like, really, like, I mean, even in Endwalker, even in, like, Shadowbringer dungeons, me as a DPS, I rarely need to heal. Yeah, I just put some insurance on the tank, and then I just DPS myself. I usually DPS myself into depleting most of my MP instead of just healing. But yeah, still kind of painful. Well, as a healer, it depends on which healer that you use, right? There's different type of thing that you can do. If you use Scholar, there's a pixie that basically consistently heal you. They don't heal much though. But with pixie on your side, you usually won't die. Usually I just focus on DPS. Even if you were about to die, you still have ways to recover yourself. So it's not that bad. Just don't go for monster that's way above your level. And even though some of the gears is kinda it looks kind of bad, but just wear the gears for the stats. Skip properly doing a good mechanism. I think you were playing White Mage, right? I think White Mage is kind of simple. You just apply wind and then just blast people. That's about it. Because you don't really have much skill to use per se. Maybe cast a regen on yourself or something, so that you consider regenning yourself, like healing yourself, you know. But I do have to look at White Mage because I don't remember a thing about White Mage at all. I just remember Holy, which I think you can learn at level 50. It's a huge AoE skill. It just damage and stuns everyone. That kind of thing. Curious, are you concerned that you do not measure up to some proprietary requirement? Understand what that myself, so return to that. I should tell you a bit. Sure. The annoying part about this quest is that you have to keep teleporting to the same place over and over. I think that they should move the NPCs here. Or something. You know? But they don't. So right now I'm just teleporting to the same place for the 3rd time already. Very, very early quest design. Even if I want to research a little bit on White Mage, I don't think I have the weapon right now. Do I? Hold on. Oh, I kinda do, actually. Hang on. I need to be naked, but it's fine. Look at that. There's so few skills. If you see this, it means that the skills I had this skill before. Like back when time so long ago, but it's not there anymore. Okay. So we don't have this skill anymore. This skill is kind of weird anyway, so they kind of removed it. Wow, there's so few skills. Okay. Post. Usually this is kind of useless, unless you're soloing. This repose is kind of useless anyway. It's like making enemies sleep, but upon attacking, people will just wake up. So this is just to delay some of them, just to avoid people swarming you. That's kind of useless. Medical. This is regen effect. Oh, it's some enemies. Yeah, so it's not like something that you spam. It's completely useless. Yeah. So there's very few skills actually. So just heal. This one. Wait, you don't have regen anymore? Oh wait. I think I know what happens. Because I am not white mage. I need to equip this the class gem. I forgot. That's why I have so few skills. I was like so surprised that it happened. Okay. Yeah, let me just get rid of that. Oh, healing gouge. Oh, it's a totally new thing. Display the current number of lilies a white mage has accumulated. Lilies are accumulated as time passes when engaged in combat. Lilies are consumed by using the action. Acquire level 76. Oh, so this is like a way later down the line. You don't have that yet. Yep, you don't have that yet, so don't worry about that first. Okay, let's see. Holy usually is the bread and butter. I was like, this is impossible that you have so few skills. Sure. Yeah, you have regen here. So usually you just pop a regen. Cure tree. Oh. Cure tree is a group heal. Why there's so many group heals? Target limited. All of the targets. This is like the way emergency heal. You don't use this very often. This is way emergency. Like when your tank is dying, then this is something that you do. Healing over time. Restores target's health. So many healings. Holy crap. Oh, this is like... Okay. This is also another emergency heal, because... It's kind of hard to explain stuff, but... While I'm naked, but... Yeah, because I can't fight very sufficiently with... things that I have right now. Holy... I have to relearn the whole class. Sorry, so I might not be a great person to teach you about this. Next action is executed without MP cost. Oh, okay. So this is like a free thing. A lot of things that I need to relearn. Oh, usually white mage just you lay down like many healing fields, like this one, where you can put down nest and put a regen on your tank. Then they won't die. Then you just spam this. Basically, you just spam holy. trying to kill as many people as you can. Um, in the AOE situation, of course, because it doesn't deal like insane amount of damage. So in the end of by the end of the day, you're still using these two skills, stones and arrow. Presence. But it seems like there's a lot to learn about this class there. Yeah, it's fine. It's just that there's a few things that you know, right now it's still kind of. Wait, hold on. Oh, yeah. There's a lot of changes that I do not know at all. But yeah, later on you will have more and more skills to take care of. But I still think that it's kind of fine. It's not as bad as some of the class where you need to. Actually, if you think that healer is stressful, just remember, DPS have to do a lot of calculations, a lot of rotations, because there's a set of combos that you need to do. You have to stand at the right spot to deal maximum damage, especially for melee DPS. Like, for Reapers, you have to stand either at the rear or at the... What's this? It doesn't... Okay, this one doesn't have it. You have to stand on people's back, and then on this one you have to stand on people's flank, meaning that you have to stand by the sides. So usually there's a rotation thing happening here. And all that while dodging, while trying not to die, because DPS usually are very, very fragile. So DPS I would say is a little bit more stressful. The easiest probably is tank, but someone might say different things about that. But tanks, you are kind of chill. You have to lead the pact, you have to know the maps, but that's about it. As long as you don't lose aggro, it's fine. But right now I think they make it that tank is very, very hard to lose tank. To lose the aggro, because last time you have to like really try to keep the aggro. But right now, as long as you don't do too badly, like you don't do anything, then you are actually fine. Did the heatrans that help? And you ask and they start to get a reason between the actions. But don't worry, just try everything. The community here is not bad. It's just that I think that right now you are playing with a lot of new players. The new players are kind of toxic, and they are kind of stupid anyway. So don't mind them. Most of the guys in the game is okay. They are very, very forgiving. Like when I die, even I died a lot, they don't actually scold at me or something. They just teach me how to do it. It's fine. Like in one of the dungeons I keep dying, and then I didn't even do the mechanism because I kind of tunnel vision because I'm still trying to learn back a game. I like I think it was free trial or something. No, sorry. It's like they will have like a free lock-in event if you haven't subscribed for a while, and so I came back. So I tried to relearn everything as a black mage. So I keep dying, and then I forgot to save people because there's a lot of things to take care of. And then that was my first dungeon, so it was a bit chaotic. But the players inside the dungeon, they actually teach me how to do it instead of just say I'm dumb or just calling me names. They actually help me. They're like, okay, so you can do this. Instead of they just quit, you know. Sometimes people just, okay, this is not going well, so they just quit the dungeon or whatever. But they don't. So they just teach me how to do it, and then we basically finish the dungeon in one go after that. Because I just you know, because you can restart the dungeon over and over again until the timer runs out. there's no penalty or anything, so people don't mind to stay behind with you. Usually, of course, unless you're playing with the I don't know. Yeah, unless you're playing with the recently migrated to these games MMO players, they tends to be more toxic. But I'm not calling names, but you know, yeah. So don't worry about it. Just learn it. Just learn the game. You're still very very new. Very very kind. Yeah. Usually they are like, especially the Japanese players too. But I think that I have met with way more other players compared to Japanese players. I met some Japanese people, but I think I met a lot of English players. Perhaps because right now the Duty Finder actually pairs you up with other servers. Because in our server, Tom Barry is actually um, mainly Japanese players and Southeast Asia and Australian players, I think. So before the Duty Fighter can pair you up with other servers people, usually we actually pair with Japanese people too, and then these Japanese people they're really really nice. But if you don't understand Japanese, it's going to be difficult. But they do take time to actually teach you about it. Oh hey Wulong-chan, you are very very late. If I am confirm. And I think, yeah, today is not really a productive day. It's 2 a.m. already, and then I haven't progressed much because mainly because I guess it's because I'm waiting for the dungeon as well. But oh well. Not this world. Different star. Child with the power of those two people to save this dying world. You are Asher. Whatever. A child who, unlike you, never become a warrior of light. Okay. Most of the bring up that was half grown. Have I been born earlier? Have they written different tales? Either that they are yet to fully sprout or already perished. Sorry I feel to say to you, as now known as the Void. They act so surprised, but I don't know what the Void is. just arrived. It's fine. But usually you are asleep by this time, right? Because usually you're like really sleepy at 12 or something. So I'm kind of surprised to see you arriving just now, But it's fine. I spoke of the homeland. It's a meme to use when a streamer about to cross street. Okay. For the constant mentioning the device fled from the personal adventure corrupt the champions wielded. Save to ensure this ensure blah 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 blah. Features are strong enough to oppose them. Next turn upon each other in a war trade says following the flood of darkness. Entire war I've made instance. Okay. Encountered you in this round by the twisted minds of once mortal beings who now what remains of the third dead. The dungeon queue is long. I think the dungeon queue is long for late dying, obedience, and actions without a tormented soul and bore me away to the rift. Has been a mercenary ever since. Oh, that dude is the okay. The world and the struggle between the dark and light. So the knowing what I know right now, it's very contradicting. but it's actions we're talking about, so it's to be expected. Dungeon queue usually is not long. It's just that for optional dungeons like this, like not many people are queuing for it. You know, this is not the main story dungeons, but it seems like it's a main story though, because there's so much story, there's so much content in this quest line I'm doing. Like this is the second dungeon, like that or the third dungeon I'm doing already. Like in the optional quest line too. Well, not exactly dungeon. It's just a trial where you fight a boss, that kind of thing. Because it's a optional thing, and then because it requires 8 players to do the dungeon, so it takes way more time than usual, you know? So usually that's about it, because I will show you later why is it so. But let me just finish this so I can show you. Point to the source for the world. Get close to Oblivion. Such warning. Leveling gesture. Nails shred. Having the Peter and the Night Judge is that much truth, and what that much choice have given you to make. Act as an instrument on this turn. Tragedy that befell my home cannot be repeated. I will see this war saved. You're being tricked, boy. Actions can't be trusted. Yet I hesitated at the most crucial moments. My pride to have to stand alongside a true warrior of light. I mean, you're a kid. You can grow up to be useful someday. I mean, I wasn't a warrior of the light at your age, so. The search for the answer, paralyzed by doubt. Hear me. Do you believe yourself to tranquility? Do you teach yourself that heroes matter? The important have faith upon them. Because and though we don't see as many things, his deeds can be called are not less than heroic. Heroic? I find that faith in them and enough to act into present certainty. I used to want to have Kurulu's costume, but I think that it only looks good on Lalafell's. The others would be necessary to see me back to the path you needed. My sight looks really worn down though. Maybe I can exchange for a better looking sight. Let's see. It's Thailand and everyone wants to have comrades. It's a spell, but look around you now. Yeah. And Kururu models is quite pleasing to see, but it is a lot of felt, so. I just noticed that Yashitola is so thick in this costume. This is like very very I think she changes into this costume in Heavensward, I think. This is the Heavensward costume. Yeah, Yashitola is a babe. Fulfill to save this world, but somehow I'm glad to have this enemy. Apologies, it's difficult when someone spoke behind the mask. Are you going to wear that back again? I do appreciate the irony of that statement. Right, so this is not the end of this quest line, and I did promise to do some to do some job quest, but seems like it's not to be. But it's fine. All right. Before we go, I just show you why the trial is as it is. The queue is as it is because there's only one roulette here. So people can help you. Usually they are running through the trial roulettes. That or the people are trying to do this dungeon too, you know? So usually there's not much people that are still doing it because this is a level 60 a trial. So you can imagine that how many people are still doing that, you know? So the only way that the game can find your help is with people that's running trial roulettes. If there's no people trying to do this, then you probably will never get into the dungeon. If it becomes, because this is like a really obsolete dungeon already, people probably already cleared it, you know, that kind of thing. So yeah. But for other things, you kind of have a lot of roulettes to help you with. Like the normal dungeons, people will kill these and then you will enter into this place to help, you know, that kind of stuff. So yeah. So by later dungeons, it will be easier. But I will not have high hopes unless people are using the roulettes. So it's actually better to run with friends. I mean, that's why you play MMORPGs, right? You don't want to play alone. But yeah, usually that will suffice. That will suffice. Oh, okay. So that is done already. Is that it? What? Uh, oh, okay. So that is done for him actually. He just gave me some like extreme version of the two dungeons, the two trials that I have. Usually those extreme difficulties are very, very hard, and you only need to do it for accomplishment and the mount. Because usually the game will randomly drop a mount. You have to roll on it, of course, but it's basically a bragging rights because only people who beat the extreme can have a chance to get that mount. Yeah, usually extreme difficulties is what gives you those mounts. So there's some people that's very upset when Square Enix decided to sell mounts, like cash mounts. But those mounts doesn't really do anything. It's just there. You know, you just need to buy with money, but it doesn't really runs faster or fly faster or anything like that. They're just purely cosmetic, but people are still mad because they can't get it from the dungeons. But I guess people will just complain about anything. It's just, you know, because you can't stay with flying bed. Yeah. Wait. Oh, my character is just, awake the whole time. It's kind of creepy when you see him move like that, with eyes open. It's very uncanny. Because at a distance you don't see it, but if you zoom in and move like that, it becomes very, very uncanny. It's another half flying bat. You probably can ask it from Asper. Asper should have many. That's why he gave that one for me. But I'm not sure if we can trade you stuff because you're still on free trial. But I believe that complete edition is going to be on sales soon. I don't know for how much though. Because I don't think they will give a discount. because if they give up discounts, I think the server is going to burst again. Very, very fast. But yeah. Yeah, you can't trade on free trial. That's why. But, you know, I don't think there will be a discount like a previous. But previously, the complete edition only brings you to Shadowbringer anyway. So, yeah, maybe wait for that, and then probably they will have a discount or something very, very soon. Because the game is so successful right now, they might capitalizing on that. Or they just wait for the end of the year to give a discount or something. But, oh well. Now I'm done with this one. So I'm just going to go. Should I buy at the exam? Yeah, I guess that will be a great time. Wait, what? Look at that! Look at that minion! It's so cute! It's a shark! It's not a baby shark, but it's a shark. Oh no. That song actually pops into my head. Again. Too bad. But it's so cute! The shark's so cute when he walks around like that. This guy's AFK. He might be DC. But the major general. Okay, the major general. Let me see how I get that. Major general. Major general. Final Fantasy 14. I did get that. Oh. It's a fishing thing. You have to fish it. Oh my god. You have to fish that. Oh wait. Oh, okay. It's behind the achievement. So you have to score. I don't know what it is. It says ocean fishing voyage. Maybe it's a fisher thing. Because my fisher level is not that. It's level 20 only. So yeah. I think it's something that you unlock later, like deep sea fishing. But maybe there's like a chance to get this, like the fat cat. I think fat cat is you get it from the same like you, from the same way as well. But let me see. Let me see if I'm right. Um, fat cat. Oh, that's a fat cat mount. But the fat cat mount is only available through the shop, I think. Water exploration. Okay, so basically you have to hire a retainer for that, for fat cat. But for this one, it's from the ocean fishing thing. I don't know what it is. I never level up a fishing thing, so yeah. You might need to. I might need to look it up how to do it, or maybe just ask Esper. Esper is the residence crafting crafting uh interior designer of our guild house. So it might be a good idea to ask him. But yeah, yeah, I think that would be for today. Um, I would do the job quest. I would try to ask the guildmates to help me with the rates as well, because I don't think I don't think I can do it without um having to wait for a long queue. But yeah, I'll try to ask them, and yeah, I would just go off, and I will see you guys when I see you guys. I guess it's a short stream, sure, because I was kind of tired. But right now I'm actually fully awake, believe it or not. But still, I have to work tomorrow, so it's kind of sad, but I have to go. So I'll see you guys when I see you guys. Wait, wind up Tifa? Is that a oh? Is that like a Final Fantasy VII crossover thing? Or is it like a DLC only thing? Oh, Tifa is running away. It's the original design too. Like the Final Fantasy VII original design too. Wind up Tifa. Wind up Tifa. Um, oh, god damn it. It's something that you need to attend the live event in Las Vegas, or you have to buy the live stream ticket from all the way from 2018. And I think right now, yep, right now you can buy it on store, which only costs you 7 USD to get this minion. For the cheap price of 7 USD, you can get this minion. But alright. That one I can kinda get it because it's a special event thing. But yeah. Usually they do that. Like live stream tickets, because not everyone can attend uh the fan fest. They have a fan fest every year. So you can either attend in person or you buy the live stream ticket. But yeah. It's not something that you will miss, but you can still buy it. Actually, there's a lot of things that you can buy. Even like characters from other Final Fantasy. I'm seeing a lot of other characters, which I don't think I should be looking further, but yeah. Okay, never mind. I see Yashidora minion. I have to close that. I have to close that immediately now. Okay. My wallet is saved, and I'll be off. I'll see you guys when I see you guys, I guess. So I'll be off. Toodles.